Tamara Braun is ready to return to her old role on GH. General Hospital spoilers. Soap operas thrive on jaw-dropping comebacks, and General Hospital has never shied away from resurrecting legends, rewriting history, or reviving fan-favorite characters. But now, whispers across the soap universe are growing louder. Tamara Braun is ready to step back into her old role, and this potential return could set off one of the most explosive storylines in GH history. Fans remember Tamara Braun for her unforgettable portrayal of Carly Corinthos back in 2001, a role that launched her into soap stardom and left an indelible mark on the canvas. She later returned to Port Charles as the fiery Kim Nero, a character with her own layered backstory, before leaving GH once again in 2019. But now, insiders suggest the time has come for Tamara to return, not as Kim Nero, but as the role that started it all. If Tamara really is poised to reprise her legendary role as Carly, how will that work when Laura Wright is firmly established as Carly Corinthos today? Will GH actually pull off a double Carly storyline that rewrites soap rules? Or is there another shocking twist in play? Let's dive into the possibilities, the backstage buzz, and the ripple effects such a return could have across Port Charles. To understand why her comeback is causing such a stir, we have to revisit the past. When Sarah Braun, the original Carly, left GH in 2001, the show was in a difficult position. Carly was central to Sonny Corinthos' world, a powerhouse character whose absence could destabilize the entire canvas. That's when Tamara Braun stepped in, instantly winning fans with her unique interpretation of Carly, softer at times, but still wild, emotional, and dangerously impulsive. Her Carly was unforgettable during some of GH's most iconic storylines. The Corinthos marriage wars. Tamara's Carly fought tooth and nail to keep her relationship with Sonny alive, even as danger circled them from every side. The Alcazar era. Her romance and betrayal arcs with Lorenzo Alcazar captivated audiences, blending passion with chaos. The Rick Lansing saga. Her kidnapping, the panic room storyline, and Carly's resilience remain among the most shocking GH plots of all time. Carly and Jason's unbreakable bond. Tamara embodied the complicated friendship between Carly and Jason Morgan, grounding the show's emotional center. Tamara eventually left GH in 2005, and Laura Wright stepped into the role, redefining Carly into the powerhouse fans know today. Still, for many viewers, Tamara's tenure remains iconic, and the idea of her return is both nostalgic and electrifying. Industry insiders suggest that Tamara Braun has been in talks with GH executives for months. The show is heading into a major transitional phase, with several veteran actors rumored to be leaving and new story arcs about to explode. Tamara's career flexibility. Since leaving GH as Kim Nero, Tamara has kept busy, but hasn't been tied down to a long-term project. With fan demand still high, the timing could be perfect. GH needs a headline-making return. With ratings competition heating up across daytime soaps, GH thrives when it pulls off a headline-worthy comeback. Tamara's return fits the bill. Storyline flexibility. Unlike some former cast members, Tamara has already proven her versatility in playing multiple roles on GH. Writers have the freedom to either reinvent her again or revisit her as Carly. The real question isn't whether Tamara is returning, but how. And that's where the spoilers come in. Soap operas have never been afraid of doppelgangers, memory implants, or long-lost twins, and GH is the king of rewriting character histories. Could Tamara return as Carly, coexisting with Laura Wright's Carly? It sounds impossible, but GH could pull it off in several ways. The imposter theory. What if the Carly we know today, Laura Wright's version, isn't really Carly after all? Imagine Tamara's Carly reappearing with proof that she's the real Carly Corinthos, igniting a war over identity, legacy, and family. The twin twist. Soap law states that anyone can have a long-lost twin. What if Carly had a sister no one knew about, separated at birth, hidden for decades, who now emerges in Port Charles? This would allow Tamara to play Carly's lookalike without displacing Laura Wright. The alternate universe Carly. GH recently dabbled with sci-fi themes. Remember the Cassadine experiments, mind control, and Helena's schemes. What if Tamara returns as Carly from an alternate reality, one where she made different choices and is now seeking to correct her life? Split personality/memory implant. Given GH's history with brainwashing, memory transfers, and twisted experiments, Tamara could play a version of Carly who was brainwashed years ago and just now broke free. This storyline would not only shake up Sunny, Jason, and Michael's lives, it would completely destabilize Port Charles. Who is the real Carly? And which one will Sunny choose? If GH decides against the chaos of a two Carlys plot, there's still the possibility of bringing Tamara back as a brand new character. After all, she already played Kim Nero, and her exit left open questions. Some spoiler possibilities. Kim Nero returns. Perhaps Kim never truly left Port Charles. With Oscar gone and Drew rejecting her, Kim spiraled. Could she return under a new identity, seeking revenge against those she blames for her pain? A Cassadine twist. Rumors suggest GH wants to expand Cassadine family drama again. Could Tamara Braun reappear as a mysterious Cassadine woman, seeking to reclaim power stolen from her bloodline? The Corinthos connection. Tamara might return as a woman connected to Sunny's past, maybe someone tied to Bensonhurst or even Lily Rivera's family. The possibilities are endless. Even if she doesn't play Carly again, Tamara's return could reignite old rivalries and introduce explosive new conflicts. The emotional impact of Tamara's return, especially if she reprises Carly, would ripple across the canvas in ways GH hasn't seen in years. Sunny Corinthos. Sunny has always defined himself by his connection to Carly. If two Carlys exist, Sunny's loyalty will be tested in ways that could shatter his world. Which Carly holds his heart? Jason Morgan. Jason has always been Carly's rock. But which Carly does Jason recognize as the true one? This dilemma could reignite the Jason-Carly bond in unexpected ways. Michael Corinthos. Imagine Michael caught between two women both claiming to be his mother. His loyalty could drive an entire storyline arc of betrayal, heartbreak, and shocking decisions. GH could be setting the stage for a Corinthos family war like no other. A big question looms. What about Laura Wright, who has been Carly for nearly 2 decades? Fans love Laura's Carly, and she's deeply embedded in GH's fabric. But Tamara's return doesn't necessarily mean replacing her. Instead, GH could use this as an opportunity to tell one of the boldest soap stories ever told. Two actresses, both iconic in the same role, colliding in a storyline that challenges the very idea of identity. Think of it as GH's answer to the ultimate soap question. Who is Carly Corinthos really? Leaked spoilers suggest GH is planning a massive cliffhanger for Fall Sweeps 2025, one that involves a shocking return and a secret that could destroy the Corinthos family. Fans speculate this could be Tamara Braun's comeback, timed perfectly for maximum impact. Some hints include a mysterious woman spotted in Port Charles, hiding in shadows. Jason receiving cryptic messages that reference his old bond with Carly. Sunny confronted with a truth from his past that makes him question everything. A shocking DNA test that rocks the Corinthos children. Could all of these teases be building to Tamara's dramatic reentry? The soap world is buzzing with fan theories. On social media, reactions are mixed but passionate. Longtime fans of Tamara are thrilled by the idea of seeing her back in the role that made her a star. Laura Wright loyalists worry this storyline could diminish her Carly. Others believe GH is finally bold enough to give fans something truly original, a double Carly arc that pushes the soap genre to new heights. No matter which camp you fall into, one thing is certain. Tamara Braun's return would be explosive. If Tamara comes back, the shockwaves won't stop with Sunny and Jason. Nina Reeves. Already on shaky ground with Sunny and Carly, Nina could be completely blindsided by a second Carly entering the picture. Her hold on Sunny may vanish overnight. Ava Jerome. Ava thrives in chaos, and two Carlys would give her endless opportunities to manipulate the Corinthos clan. Drew Kane. With Carly central to his world, Drew could be forced to choose sides, destroying his bond with one Carly forever. Jocelyn Jax. Imagine Joss facing two mothers, each fighting for her loyalty. The emotional toll could break her spirit. or turn her into the next Corinthos powerhouse. In soap operas, returns aren't just about nostalgia. They're about reinvigorating storylines, shaking up relationships, and keeping viewers glued to the screen. Tamara Braun's potential comeback represents fan service, honoring those who loved her as Carly; creative boldness, GH daring to rewrite its own history; future potential, setting up years of storylines around identity, loyalty, and family wars. Whether she comes back as Carly, as Kim Nero, or as an entirely new character, one thing is clear: Tamara Braun's return is inevitable. The only question is when, and how explosive the storyline will be. Port Charles has weathered mob wars, Cassadine curses, and shocking resurrections. But nothing could prepare the town, or the audience, for the return of Tamara Braun. Her presence will challenge everything fans thought they knew about Carly, about the Corinthos family, and about what General Hospital is willing to do to keep us on the edge of our seats. Fall 2025 could very well be remembered as the season GH made history. Because when Tamara Braun walks back into Port Charles, nothing will ever be the same again.